Okay, does everybody have champagne now? No? Or yes? All right. And with that, I'd like to call on the father of the bride.
Yeah.
Okay, shut up. I'm going to slur this once. Anyhow. First of all, thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight. Beautiful day, of course. I'd like to make a toast and say a few words about the lovely couple. Me and Deb? What's that? Me and Deb? You know, when Jen first told me that she had met and Dennis,
More scotch!
Seven double scotches here. First thing I said to her is, you know, that's great, honey. Tell me all about him. And of course, while she was telling me all about him, I didn't hear a word she said. All I was thinking of, who the hell is this son of a gun? Was he in love with my daughter? She's too young to date. She's not 30 like I told you. But you know, getting to know and love Dennis came very easy, and over the next several months we really came close. And I was driving home one night last October, and Dennis calls me on my cell and he says, I got to ask you something. I said, how much do you and Jen need? He said, no, it's not about money. He said, it's about your daughter. You lied. Yes, he did. When he says, it's about your daughter. I want to ask her to marry me, and I need your permission. Well, once the shock wore off and I was able to talk again, I said, no, seriously, Dennis, how much do you need? And that's the truth. That is the truth. So he did convince me that he really did want to marry Jen, so I had him over to the house short while after, and we're out in the backyard having a scotch and a cigar, kind of like this one right here, except I think mine was a quadruple then. And I said, okay, Dennis, why do you want to marry Jen? Without hesitation, he looked straight in my eye and he said, because she's beautiful. Here. Someone's going to marry her, and I want it to be me. And again, that's true. So how could I say no to that, right? So I shook his hand, I gave him my wholehearted approval, and we're heading back into the house. He kind of nudged me and said, you know, we're kind of, I think we're going to need a little cash. But how could I say no? I love him like a son, I truly do. And I know he's made my daughter very happy. So Dennis, welcome to the family. Jen, baby girl. You're the love of my life. Okay, now. She was a little social growing up. A little too social. Didn't see a whole lot of her. Always out partying with her friends or sleepovers or whatever. Got to the point where I wore a name tag so she could remember who I was. This is the hard part. But what is true is I've never been so proud. I'm so happy and so privileged just to walk you down that aisle today, baby. You're so beautiful. You know, as a little girl growing up, this is going to be brief, okay? I'm almost done. As a little girl growing up, I've always, until recently, I've always called Jen my little princess. And I think she knows what's coming. Every once in a while, Jen would say, "But Dad, when am I going to be a queen?" Well, baby, today you became a queen. I want you to raise your glass. You bet. Oh, I will. Jen and Dennis, may you have many happy years together, and I know you will. I love you both.